All right, I'm going to go ahead and bring up your next comedian. Are you guys ready for your next comedian? Because I'm forget the next one. All right, this guy I've met a few times. I've done comedy with him a few times, and his humor's a little dark, but I love it. And you guys give it a chance. I think you will too. He's something else. This is Michael Williams, everybody.
How's it going, everybody? Give it up for TJ. Give it up for the Moose for having this back out here, man. That was a kind of a shot in the arm saying I was a little dark. Throwing all it is Black History Month. What you getting? What you getting? Anybody? Anybody? I think Black History Month is bullshit personally. You know, it's like Martin Luther King Day, you know, because I cannot get the day off. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck, people? Like, if anything for Black History Month, you know, at least, how about a free week of Pornhub? You know, 1 free week of XX and X-Red. You know what I mean? I think that would be appropriate. A little something about me. I am an African American, and as an honorary member of the African American community, yeah, I have no problem with being loud. Should hear me just fine. Another thing about me is that my manhood is about 10 inches, undersized. I met this beautiful woman from Marion, Ohio, and she stood about right here, so we really saw eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? We had a one-night stand. It was amazing. We hooked up. Afterwards, we exchanged phone numbers. So she called me a few weeks back, and I texted her back. I said, I really miss you. Wish I could be with you right now. She goes, yeah, me too. I really could use the money. Well, something about me. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio originally. Grew up in a rough part of town. I am an ex-gang member, you know. And back in those days, me and the boys and I, we would get together and have what's called a gang bang. And my role in the gang was to call up all the fellas and get them to come. That didn't come out right, did it? I got to hit on the elephant in the room. You know, there was more black people at the Capitol building, guys. I saw that stuff at the Capitol building. They were like, screw Nancy Pelosi. But all I heard was, screw Nancy Pelosi, am I right?
Hell yeah.
I saw her in that bikini. Anybody see those bikini photos of Nancy Pelosi on that beach? A coworker showed me those photos. I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Yeah, when that guy broke into our house and beat our husband with that hammer, I don't think that was political at all. It was a crime of passion, people. It was a crime of passion. I'm an alcoholic. I want to talk about that a little bit. And I can admit I have a problem. I'm broke. Payday's for another week away. It's my drinking problem. Cannot afford my habit. It's BS. No, look, I cannot smoke marijuana, right? And I'm a pothead at heart. But I cannot smoke marijuana because my job piss tests. I make way too much money to be failing a piss test, right? Be totally irresponsible. So I drink. I prefer to drink, but now I'm in my 40s. And now I've just learned that I can't drink. Because you can't drink on gas station boner pills. I mean, what the hell? It's horrible. At my age, I need a little help. What's going on, people? Can I at least get like some gas station Cialis where I can have like a wine cooler? Would not like to wake up hungover. As you can tell from the original joke that I am not very hungover. I need all the help I can get. I hook up with chicks. They be like, man, that's false advertising. You're black. What's going on? I feel cheated. And then my response is, this has got to be the easiest money you've ever made. I was at work the other day and one of my coworkers told me my breath smelled like crap. And to that I said, she's got to come too. You got to put in the work if you want a successful relationship. Am I right, people? You got to put in the work. Oh man, anybody on Instagram? Anybody on Instagram? I got to get off of Instagram. Every time my wife comes in a room, I got to close my phone immediately. She cannot see what I'm looking at on Instagram. Because she thinks I'm masturbating to Instagram. But I can't masturbate to like airbrush photographs of like 20-year-old women. No, they have to be over 40. At least over 40. Like some chick hit me on Instagram and who knows, it could have been a catfish. She's like, yeah, I want to show you some naked pictures of me. I was like, ma'am, you're barking up the wrong tree. Because you're still in your 20s. At best 30s. And if you're in your 30s, you're getting close. But at my age, it's not good enough. No, I need a woman who is beyond going to the dentist. That's what I'm into, you know what I mean? Like, I want a reason behind that muscular jawline, you know what I'm saying? Like, my wife, man, she was talking about a relative of hers, and she was like, he's with that chick with no teeth, he's gonna leave her. I was like, no, he's never gonna leave her. They're not getting married for the same reasons we're not getting married, but he's never gonna leave her. Not like the same reasons, but I probably won't leave you. But I mean, if you lose your teeth, then maybe we do get married. I'm just saying. I mean, teeth, are they sexy? Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it, people. You know, a chipped tooth could be dangerous. You need to identify that on those dating apps. I'll love my wife. I love my wife, but I'm a piece of shit, you know? I am. I'm a piece of shit. I mean, I'm a guy, you know? For every one me, there's got to be at least 8 fish out there, you know? And not that I act on it or anything, you know, but I look, you know? Am I allowed to look? I at least look, you know? And one of the things I don't get, right, are like racism on like the dating apps. You know what I mean? Because on those dating apps, there's hookers on those dating apps, and you can spot them by the poster they put on their profiles, you know. They'll say something like, fetish is welcome, sorry no blacks. Well, excuse me, you mean to tell me that you're okay with me taking a piss on your back as long as I'm not of color? Guess you gotta draw the line somewhere. I love that joke, people. That was one of my personal favorites. Another one of my personal favorites. Anybody into midgets?
Hell yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, that guy needs to be interrogated by the FBI. His phone needs to be ran through. I mean, a midget. It's a midget, you know. Like, the reason why I'm into midgets is because psychologically, I have the fetish of going through someone. And then a midget to fit that profile, you know. Let's face it, folks, I'm not going through anybody. Like I said, I'm African American, but it might be a little bit of false advertising there. But I was doing the Bing Roulette Challenge. Anyone ever do that? Bing Roulette Challenge? Anybody even know what that is? Watching porn on the internet. So whoever said yeah. Watching porn on the internet. You got to be careful on the Bing Roulette Challenge because you don't know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. You might open some shit you don't want. I opened some shit one day and I seen a guy like hit somebody from the back. And he was hitting somebody from the back. And then all you saw was like some guy hitting somebody from the back. It was just a close-up of the guy hitting somebody from the back. And then they panned out a little bit and they saw like a set of penny loafers and a set of Jordans. It wasn't alarming yet. Then they panned out a little more and they showed the guy hitting somebody from the back and an afro. At this point, I'm gunning it. I just went through like 3 great videos. I'm going to town. And then when I saw the afro, I was like, maybe they're in Africa. But then they panned out a little more, and at that point, I had to close my laptop. I was conflicted. I was like, is it gay to stop? Is it gayer to stop than to keep going? Like, what do I do? Do I power through this? I was not man enough. I had to get back on Instagram, people. But yeah, I was doing the Bing Roulette Challenge, and there was a scene where there were 2 midgets and 2 regular people. The regular chick, she was amazing. Tall, thin, beautiful. The regular guy, he was tall, muscular, handsome. The midget chick was horrifying. I couldn't believe they was taking a turn banging this thing. She looked mentally challenged, like she couldn't have possibly given any form of legal consent whatsoever. The midget guy was hideous. He looked like a demon spawn. I kept picturing him in a little suit saying, the plane boss the plane. He had this weird back deformity. Like, one of his shoulder blades protruded several inches from his back, you know. And this guy, he had to have the biggest penis I've ever seen, I swear to God, people. Like the thing was a monster, I swear to God. I tried to look away, but I just couldn't. I couldn't help but to marvel at the size of this thing. Like, if I ever saw that guy in person, I had to get a selfie with him, you know what I'm saying? Like, get a picture of it, of me holding it up like a fisherman, you know what I mean? Or put them up on a step ladder and drape it across my shoulder for scale. I mean, I tried to feel sorry for the dude, but I mean, the chicks were clearly enjoying it. If anything, you had to feel sorry for the other guy, but I mean, he was just dwarfed by this midget's gigantic dick. I am Michael Williams. I'm getting the hell out of here.